I got raped when I was 15. It was kind of funny that that same woman my mom had back then later got married to my dad. I'm Eze Adeze and I'm 19 years old. I was born with silver spoon and I later found myself in the ghetto due to a mistake done by my dad and my mom. They were separated by, I can't say it was caused by my mom because she was so merciful in the kind of way that she used to like to help people. So she took in her friend. That was when I was 13, and we see her as one of our family because she has problem back then with 3 kids. So it was kind of funny that that same woman my mom had back then later got married to my dad, which break us down. So we find ourselves in places we don't want to, and things we plan and things we are going to do in future, everything was just scattered, and we find ourselves where we don't even like, due to the fact that the woman changed my dad entirely. I didn't say my dad is bad, he was a very nice man, but when the woman came in and my dad goes with her, everything changed. He doesn't come home regularly. He started doing things that he doesn't do before. When I was in SS2, stopped paying school fees, and I even got scholarship when I was in SS3, and the wife don't even let me to go for anything, and my dad didn't even pay for things needed to back it up. So everything started back then, pain, agony, stress and everything. Even my mom got into trouble because she had to go and collect LAPO for us to pay school fees and everything. So when she couldn't pay back, they started dragging her, and she has to started selling for one woman in a shop. Found myself in a situation whereby I need to start hawking gala, and my mom was sleeping outside with my siblings. Though my daddy collected 2 of my siblings from her, that was Deborah and Dorcas back then. But we couldn't even concentrate in school, and my brothers have to stop everything he has planned and everything he said he wants to do. The most painful aspect is that we separated when we don't have anywhere to stay, when the landlady sent us away that our daddy can't continue paying for the house rent. My mommy has to go a separate way, Moses has to go a separate way, me has to go a separate way, and Daniel. So we got separated, and I met myself in a ghetto around the Keja. I started living alone, started looking for a way out to do things on my own, and I started looking for a way to feed myself. I got raped when I was 15, when I was introduced into modeling because someone saw me and told me you can be a model for the fact that you have cheekbones and you have the height and you are slim. So I was like, wow, that's a great opportunity. Through modeling years, I can show the world that I can sing to, and I can pull down some melodies and rhymes. Okay, I accepted the offer, and Sister Jessica really did a great job. She did a great job back then because she did a lot of things for me by getting me costume and clothes. But later I noticed she's just wasting her effort because I got tired. That's not what I want actually. I want the best for my parents. My parents should be out of the trenches, and I don't want them to stay in the ghetto because the place is not good for us. Where I stay, where I live, it's very bad, and it's very, 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 very not comfortable. So I went back to my mom actually, and when I got back to my mom was happy to have me, and she thought great thing is still coming for her. Just the fact that I told her that I went for a competition and all that. Later on, She didn't have anything from me, so I told her I want to start hawking. So I left my mom actually, and I went to Ikeja. So when I get to Ikeja, I started hawking pomo back then, and I started seeing a lot of money, a lot of money. I'm sending money to my siblings, even to my mom sometimes, and we are taking good care of ourselves with my brother. So sometimes they call me in the street, I'll sing for them, beat my chest as beats. And when I sing for them, they feel happy and they drop money on the ground for me. I get a job again, started working with one woman as a sales girl. And that was September. I stopped the work because she didn't pay me due to the fact that she knows my story. She knows I don't have parents around. And she knows my brother doesn't have anything to do to her, even though she cheats me. So she didn't pay me my work, my salary. She didn't pay me for everything I've done. And I just have to let go. I left our place to Ikpaja, me and my brother. We started staying there, started living there. But this fateful day, that was December, I got a job and I left for the job. So I went for the interview. I didn't see anybody. They said we should come the next day, that they will come and pick us at Ikeja. At Ikeja, along a bus came to pick us, and we are up to, I think, 10 girls in the bus. So when I got into the bus, the next thing I just noticed is that I met myself in a dark room. I met myself in a dark room, and I was just hearing sound, and I was hearing different kind of sound. Girls are screaming and all that. I was like, what's going on? So the next sound that comes out from my mouth, I was captured and someone hold me in my mouth. The next thing, I was ripped off. I was ripped off my clothes, and I was actually raped by 3 guys. And that broke me down, so because I felt that was the end of it, and in the process of it, I passed out, actually. I passed out. Because I was... I was a virgin back then, and I've always think of a lot of things, you know, when your mom said, your wedding day, I would be like, you know, this kind of stuff. And we have that impression back then that if you're not a virgin and, you know, this kind of stuff. And me losing my virginity to a stranger was a very, very disgusting thing to me. And I felt everything just ended there, because I was like, I'm nobody. The fact that I won't be able to speak out to face my mom that, okay, this is what happened to me, and the fact that I won't be able to face everybody, every person that have always tell me I'm strong, I'm this kind of girl that anything doesn't break me down. They're always proud of me and says, oh, they like my music and everything. I was so ashamed of myself. Everything disgusts me, even myself. I was feeling so low of myself. I was feeling like that thing has cutting my bride price short. So later I passed out, and what I can just remember after that is that I was dropped at, I think around Ojodubega. I was dropped there, and I saw a lot of people around, and they shout here and there. I was rushed to the hospital, and a lot of things happened after that. I felt like everything was just fake, because right from my dad and my mom's separation, things has been so complicated. Like, I've been buying lies. No one wants to be truthful. Like, everybody just bringing fake promises and everything. Some will be like, I will rent house for you guys. Some like, different kind of promises that can't be fulfilled, even if they even ask you for something in return, it can't be fulfilled. I faced a lot of things. Me and my mom sleep outside after the rape issue. We slept outside Ikeja for almost 2 years. We just use our nets. We put no security, nothing. Before we moved to the ghetto around Ajayi Farm, and we started staying there. That was last 3 years. We started staying there. We were working. Me and my mom was working for a food seller, and countless times I've worked that at the end of the day they won't pay me. They'll be like, you steal from us, or you do this, you do that. So I keep on striving like that. I keep on striving, and I continue with my music career. I didn't have sponsor, for the fact that I really love music. No sponsor, nothing. So I keep on doing my thing, doing short videos on IG, and keep on doing things, because I used to tell myself my parents' mistakes will wear me down. I won't change the kind of girl I am. There are a lot of things that happens to me that I have to keep to myself for security purpose and for future purpose. I have to keep to myself, because I go through a lot of things that can't be said to the world. I do things that I can't even come out to tell people that, okay, this is what I do for my family to stay happy and stay blessed. The only thing I cannot do is stealing, because I know one day everything will be fine, because no matter how long our nights, the sun shall always rise. So I used to give myself hope, even when people bully me, to the fact that some even say she's so thin, she's so different kind of opinion, but I don't used to let those things break me down. No matter how people body shame me, no matter how people talk to me anyhow, I'll always be myself. And I know one day, with tears of joy in my eyes, I'll be on stage performing, and probably I will tell people about things that I'm keeping to myself through my music, and people will be able to learn from it and learn from me, and I'll be an inspiration to all. Let me just say music. Yeah, music basically is only the thing that is making me live after all the things I've been through. Sometimes when I think of committing suicide, or when I think of just ending everything, sometimes when rhymes, music, things come to my head and I put it down and I put melody, I had my melody, I still have hope. I think I can become a star regardless of my past, my pains and everything. Whenever you want to separate or you want to go a separate way, always remember your kids, because they have to suffer for any slight mistake from the parents. Because right now, even my mom and me and my siblings, we are suffering from just little separation from the two of them. I'm a songwriter and I'm a performing artist. I love singing a lot. That's the only thing that gives me hope, and that's the only thing I want. Or probably the world hear my music, hear the message I pass through my music. And what's really give me concern now is getting my family out of ghetto, because that place is not healthy at all. I'm going to share my mom, kind of body and her health. She's always getting sick. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to any record label. I've been tagging different kind of people, especially Tunde Ednot, Don Jazzy, Olamide and Davido. But I know one day they will see me actually. I believe. My name is Eze Adeze, and this is my story.